Opa, Lucas Kalango aqui. Esse é o episódio na íntegra do podcast do Denis Yu, que concedeu gentilmente a gravação para eu disponibilizar aqui no meu canal do YouTube, 100% na íntegra, o episódio inteiro aqui, tá bom? Eu fui convidado por ele para falar sobre TikTok Marketing aqui no Brasil, como está funcionando toda essa plataforma. Lembrando que ele foi gravado há um tempo atrás, então antes da monetização no TikTok, da monetização do YouTube Shorts, então já dando essa atualização para você desses insights, as informações continuam ultra relevantes e muito bacana para você poder aprender e aplicar dentro das suas estratégias. O episódio ele foi 100% gravado em inglês, é um podcast americano do Denis Yu, que é um grande profissional, um baita profissional da área de ads e expert em marketing já há muitos anos em SEO, manja muito de muita coisa. Então já tô aproveitando para agradecer a ele essa oportunidade, tá bom? Lembrando que era um episódio em inglês, eu obviamente estava um pouco tenso ali, mas deu para fluir bacana, deu para explicar muita coisa legal. Então vai lá, aproveita, acompanha o episódio, tamo junto, tchau.
Welcome, everybody, to another edition of the Coach U Show. Today, we have my friend, Lucas Kalango, and he is someone I've been trying to get on this show for a while because he's succeeding in TikTok. He's a social media professor, consultant, educator. He's the founder of MementoWeb. He's from Brazil. And even though English is not his first language, he agreed to spend time with us to be able to help you guys because he wants to give, and he's such a helpful, knowledgeable person. So welcome, Lucas.
Oh, thanks, Dennis. I'm so glad to be here, and I'm so grateful for this invitation. It's a great opportunity for me. And let's speak about it. Let's talk about TikTok. Let's talk about digital marketing. Let's talk about social media. And I really need to give a big shout out to Esteban, who without him, I wouldn't be here. So he's a great master for me. You know, he's a great leader, and I appreciate his work. So without him, I wouldn't be here today. So thanks a lot for the opportunity.
And my Brazilian friends are always the most fun to hang out with. That's why I love flying to Brazil. Hopefully we can get together this summer, all of us, instead of Zoom. You know, Zoom is not the same thing as hanging out and having Rodizio. And
we have that feeling, you know. You said you like picanha, you know.
Oh yeah,
and we can gather together our friends and eat picanha, or maybe go to the beach, and it's fine.
Fantastic. But one thing I was looking at what Lucas was doing, I'm going to share my screen here, is TikTok. And he's been doing such a good job on TikTok that I wanted to ask some of these questions, because most people, they think that TikTok is just for young girls that are singing and dancing or sports media entertainment, as opposed to professionals. So Lucas is, of course, teaching in Portuguese, but I think the concepts are the same, right? When you're helping local businesses or other kinds of businesses or professionals or experts, of which Lucas is one, you can see here, we are sharing our expertise. And I want to ask Lucas, what is it about what he's doing here that's caused him to get to 1.3 million likes? And what kinds of things are working and what kinds of things are not working?
Well, TikTok, first of all, is awesome. It's something that really turned my business upside down. And it's such a great social media. It has an awesome algorithm. And I love TikTok. I was the Instagram guy at first. I came from Instagram, but TikTok is such a great opportunity, and it gives you so much distribution for your content that it really made itself talk. You know, TikTok is great. So I'm a teacher. I teach social media for small businesses and creators. And that's TikTok, that's Instagram, that's YouTube, that's LinkedIn, and so on. And I started teaching people through my journey of learning TikTok. I started teaching them how to use TikTok for that. And people started together and learning from me. They started getting results, even better results than me. I have some students and some consultations that I give that people are over 1 million followers. People are maybe monetizing on YouTube, on Quai, on Instagram. And we don't have monetization here on TikTok and Instagram yet, directly from the app, but it's working. It's a work in progress. So I was really passionate about TikTok, and that's what I like it. I started it as a journey with people learning with me how to use the app, and teaching them how to use it for their business and to get monetization and to make it as a living, you know, to make it as a job, as a creator, or as a business.
Now, you were already teaching on Instagram, and then you shifted more effort to TikTok. Why is it working more on TikTok versus Instagram for you?
TikTok, you know, I was working with Instagram for maybe about 6 or 5 years now. And with TikTok, one single video of yours, it can go viral and reach maybe 1 million people. If it's not 1 million people, it's okay. It may reach 100,000 people, or it may reach a huge number of people, one single video of yours. And I lived that experience. My third video was one that reached almost 100,000 people, and it was awesome. It was a great opportunity. I saw that in the beginning of my first 3 videos, that it was something that could be huge in Brazil. I started TikToking maybe on 2020, in the beginning of 2020, when all of us were hitting that pandemic step, and it was awful, but I had that opportunity to start engaging and experimenting with TikTok, and it was great, man. It was great. The algorithm, it's what makes me love TikTok. It can literally take everyone from zero, from scratch, everyone starting right now, to the most famous person around the world. We have that Cabby Lame example. Here in Brazil, we have someone that really gone viral worldwide, which is Luva de Pedreiro. I don't know if you know him. It's a soccer guy. He sometimes makes a goal, and then he goes talking about that. It's awesome. It's awesome.
You've made hundreds of TikToks.
Yes.
Maybe it's fair to say you're just one TikTok away, because on TikTok, when you first started, you only had a few hundred views, and then all of a sudden you get these ones to become really, really big, right?
Yeah.
So what is it about these ones, I guess maybe that you have pinned, or the top ones? Why do some of these ones get really big and other ones get very little?
Oh, there's many things about the algorithm. You know, you have to test a lot to have great results with TikTok. You have to learn through this journey how you are improving your content. So for example, when you are starting, you maybe are shy about the camera. You can't speak directly to the camera. You don't know the feeling. You don't know the culture of TikTok. And when you start indebting yourself in the culture, you start consuming content on TikTok, you start swiping and seeing what's working, you get so many references that you can use in your content while you are experiment. So those numbers are really about it. It's about you experiment.
Look, you have 1 million on this one.
Yeah.
Maybe you could play this one and you could tell us what you did differently here, and then are there elements of this that you could repeat so you could get more and more of these at 1 million?
Sure.
Let's play this one first, and you can tell us kind of what's going on here.
Colocar vários links no meu perfil, mas só tem um campo. E agora, o que é que eu faço? Sofre não, vou te ensinar a usar uma erva de links grátis para sempre, se liga. Vai lá no meu perfil e clica na opção para criar sua conta grátis. Logo em seguida, clique em inscreva-se gratuitamente para criar sua conta. Preencha os dados e depois confirma o seu e-mail.
It's kind of a tutorial about Linktree, how you use it, Linktree, how you can set up, your account. And it was a great opportunity. It of course is a partnership with Linktree. I'm one of the first ambassadors in Brazil, me and Iverson, my friend. And it was a great piece of content that went viral all over TikTok. Not only this one of course got over 1 million views, but there were 3 more that got almost 800,000 views. You know, it was awesome. But of course, what I can tell you, that it's something that's useful for who are watching those videos. For example, it's a tutorial. It's something I'm teaching them how to have multiple links in bio. So I'm teaching them something that they can apply immediately on their social media profile. And when it's useful, I can, of course, he's Iverson. Yeah, he's a great guy, man. We are. I have a partner in my business, which is Michelle, and now I'm partnered with Iverson, so we can launch some courses here, some mentoring to TikTokers, and he has great numbers, man. He's almost 800,000 subscribers in his TikTok, and that video about Linktree was an awesome opportunity to make that content that maybe locks the user attention. You know, when you use that hook in the first 3 seconds of your video, people tend to watch it to the end. And because it was a tutorial, something they are learning about it, it was awesome. It had great results, and the TikTok algorithm realized about it and started distributing it to more people, you know.
Now you guys have a similar sort of format.
Yeah.
Making similar videos, and I see you have some of the same people in your videos.
We have kind of the same niche, you know. He teaches the TikTok and digital marketing, social media to creators, and I'm more of the small business guy, you know. So we complement each other a lot. So we have a lot of great things we made together, videos and so on. And he's also a guy that's from the beginning of 2020 in TikTok, teaching TikTok. So we have a great partnership, and I think that will go great. So also.
So what you're saying that the partnerships matter a lot, because people who follow you will follow him, and TikTok's algorithm is noticing who's friends with each other.
As it used to work on YouTube, and it works till today, when you do a collaboration with someone, you gather those two audiences, you maybe multiply it by reaching many other people using the algorithm in your favor. And we, Iverson and I, we sometimes do that. We do collaborations and we do this kind of stuff because it helps our audience in a broader way, so we can reach and teach them about more stuff. I can complement my business side with his creator side, his creative side to my creative side, so we can work it together and deliver a greater content, you know.
What other tips do you have for people that are also experts or consultants or authors, and they want to share their knowledge, but they're afraid of TikTok, and maybe they're not going to make as many videos as you and Iverson are making?
Well, as you said before, people always are afraid that TikTok is a dancing app or maybe a humor or comedy app. And it's not about that. TikTok is a business app, is a creator app. When you make entertaining content or maybe info entertainment content, you get the feeling that TikTok is more about that. TikTok has a lot of business. Here in Brazil, we have pequenos negócios, which translates to small businesses, hashtags, and it has billions of views in that hashtag. People are buying through TikTok. We have that hashtag in US, which is TikTok made me buy it, and we have a similar one in Brazil. TikTok is for business. TikTok isn't for just dancing. TikTok isn't for only humor. TikTok isn't just for children. TikTok is for young adults and maybe over 25 years old people. I am 31, by the way, and this age. Yeah. People over 25 are the most active people in the app. They do buy things, they do consume things. And when you are trying to be a consultant or a teacher, you can teach everything you know in this short format to be something useful for your audience. And it will eventually go viral if you immerse yourself in this culture, if you have so many things you are trying to view, and if you save that as an inspiration and you recreate it, and when you copy someone, it's okay to copy. If you give the credits to the person, it's okay. TikTok is all about doing great stuff, short form video, and even simple video. You don't need to edit that much. You just need to record yourself on camera, and that's okay.
Yeah. So we're going to title this episode, "You're Just One TikTok Away."
Yeah, definitely. I always say that you're just one TikTok away. And it was actually about 2 videos ago, I said that to my audience, that you are one video away for going viral. Don't give up. Don't give up. You always want to make the other and the other and the other. And it's okay if you just do one for a week, and it's okay. But if you can test more, you will eventually learn faster and get better results. So if you can post every day, if you can post 3 or 4 times a week, you will learn what works and will improve your editing or your creation skills, and eventually you will go viral. TikTok algorithm is for everyone to go viral. That's what's awesome about TikTok.
Do you think, Lucas, you could walk us through the process of actually making a short video explaining how to teach one particular thing. Because a lot of us, we think, okay, yes, it's maybe not just for kids, and 40% of TikTok's users are over 30. So there's room for professionals and experts and consultants and coaches. But the idea of, pointing the phone at my face and saying something, I'm still not sure what to do. And editing inside the app, even though it's very, very easy, it still kind of scares me.
Yeah, I
Maybe you
can
show us?
I can give you two kinds of tips about how you
Okay.
can start building your videos. First of all, you need to start recording yourself, and the best way to learn it is to do it. You take your phone and you start recording yourself every day for about a minute, for 15 seconds, for 30 seconds, and that's the way you test and you improve yourself. You are always improving yourself to be better at video. For example, if I take myself 3 or 4 years ago, I would never be able to speak to you right now in English. In English, not possible.
English is
not
great.
in front of the in front of the camera. I will not take my cell phone and my smartphone and make a TikTok. I would never do that. But it's something that if you try every day, you will eventually improve. Your first video maybe will be awful, but your 30th video, maybe your 100th video, it will be great. You will get better at that. And that's the starting point. You have to start making videos to be able to make videos. There's no other entry point here. You have to start making videos. But there are 3 aspects of viral videos that you can use. For example, I always tend to tell people that every viral video has 2 of those 3 elements, and it's either a trending, a relatable, and engageable. If your video has 2 of those 3 elements, it tends to go viral. Of course, it's not certain you will go viral every time, but if you follow those 3 lines, you will eventually go viral. Trending. Maybe trending sounds, maybe trending music, but it also can be trending topics. Or, for example, if we are speaking about Olympics, if we're speaking about World Cup, if we're speaking about politics, if we're speaking about Russia, Ukraine, those topics are trending. So if you talk about them, maybe the algorithm will see that many people are interested in those topics and will deliver that content to them. And that's one of the things you can do. You can do trending viral sounds. That's great on TikTok. TikTok is a sound-on experience. So if you use music and maybe trending music, you will have a greater push from the algorithm to go viral. The next one is relatable. If people are relatable with this content, if people relate to that content, you will get their attention. So if I'm starting to do this video, so how can you go viral on TikTok? People will stop. People will stop swiping up. They will stop in my video to watch it fully. So I have retention. Yeah, and if they relate to that topic I'm talking about, it's even about them engaging with my content. If they find it relatable, they will engage with my content. So that's connected. If the content is relatable for the person to stop swiping up, we have that thumb stopping moment, about in your content, and people watch your video fully, then they can engage. And that's the third part of those 3 topics that I mentioned. If the content is engageable, it will go viral. And maybe it's mandatory here, it's engageable. If the content can't be liked, if the content can't be commented, if the content can't be shared, it will not go viral. It will not go viral. So it's a mandatory item here. It's for your video to be engaging, trending, relatable, and engaging. And that's one of the main topics for you to start learning about the culture of TikTok and what you can do about it. But we can talk more about the structure of a viral video, maybe.
Yeah, let's talk about the structure of that.
Yeah. I always teach my students, and when I'm consulting with business, that we have some kind of 3 points to going viral, to making a viral video. It will start with a hook, a title, something that makes the person sees what you are trying to say in the first 3 seconds. It's the 3-second rule. if you don't gather the attention of the person in those 3 seconds, if you don't have a great hook, people will not stop in your content, and that they will swipe up and never see you again. So you have to make sure that the person gets what you are going to say in that video. In the video, maybe you show something that's awkward. Maybe, oh, do you know what I can do with that to make you go viral on TikTok? It's just to call their attention, but then I will teach them something. And that's the second part. It's the retention part. You have to make your video short enough, or to take the attention of the person throughout your video, to have that full watch time on your video. You have to have that retention. You have to give them what they want. You have to go directly to the point on what you need to say. You don't need to be going in circles and, oh, maybe you can, and start breathing. Oh, so you can. People will swipe up and never see you again if you are not delivering your content directly, if you're not telling them what they want to know in a short format video. And the third element of that viral video, it's the CTA, the call to action at the end. You need to ask the person watching your video to hit the plus button and follow you, to comment something. Maybe you ask them something, and if you are a business, you can tell them, oh, if you want to learn more, you can ask me here, or you can go to my link in bio. People always tend to not say about link in bio, but because maybe the algorithm will flop them.
Yeah, they don't like that.
It's okay. TikTok and Instagram don't like you to get people out of the app. But when you are selling something, maybe it's okay, but it's okay if you don't too. I have a client of mine which sells, and I don't know, it's, well, she sells pens and books and stuff, and she has multiple viral videos. When she does a video, she don't even have to do a CTA at the end. She doesn't have to do a call to action at the end of her video. People will comment and people will go to her website and buy stuff. And it's awesome. It's awesome. It's awesome.
So what if you're selling services, selling consulting, selling coaches? What should the CTA be?
You would ask people to comment if they are interested in your topic, in what you're saying. First of all, your video tends to always be about teaching something. And when you teach something, you have that small window at the end of your video that you have the attention of the person watched your full video. So this person is more likely to see something through of you, to buy something for you. So she's maybe ready to buy from you. So you can ask them, oh, if you want to know more about it, then comment here, I want to know more, and I will reach you on Instagram maybe. Or, oh, you can go to my Instagram and DM me. You can go to my link in bio and book a call with me. And that's the kind of service, maybe consulting or teaching. That's the way you sell it.
Lucas, what are the standards of excellence that you're looking for? Like a certain engagement rate, or a certain number of likes, or a certain percent of people that comment? Are there benchmarks and stats that you kind of look for maybe early on, in the first hour or a day later, that's a signal that a post is doing well?
Well, it's something that the TikTok algorithm, it's so much different from other social media. So maybe, for example, I post something right now after our podcast here, and that video maybe flops for the first hour. It has only 30 views or so, or even lower. And I think, oh, this video is flopping. I maybe will delete it, or maybe I'll private it and post it later, post another one. But the TikTok algorithm is kind of different. If your video is flopping in the first hours, or maybe in the first days, it can go viral days after you've posted it. And it's awesome about the algorithm TikTok. It has kind of a graveyard of posts that he didn't delivered yet, so he can deliver it later. And I have many experiences about my videos, so I don't bother at all about the videos I've posted in the latest days or even in the first hours, because I know that if this video is good enough, the TikTok algorithm will start distributing it even after weeks or months after I've posted it. So it's so great about the TikTok algorithm.
How can you know though? Are there certain signs, like if it hits a certain percentage engagement rate, you know it's doing well?
Well, when you post it, it kind of delivers first for some of your followers and before it delivers to a broader audience. So if you have some kind of more than one like per 10 views, it's a sign for me that's a great video. And if it has that number of one like per 10 views and maybe comments, including with those likes, that's a great sign for me that this video is doing great. And that number, it's really always a sign that it's doing great. 10 views, one like or more. If there is more, it's even greater.
Yeah, I see. We use exactly the same ratio too. 10%, 1 in 10 on Facebook. So if we can get 10% likes, comments, and shares over the number of people to see it. LinkedIn's the same thing. Google, if we can get a 10% click-through rate, it's like 10% seems to be the same number we're seeing on TikTok as well.
Yeah, it's kind of the same number we see about your followers. About every time you get 10 likes, maybe one of those person will follow you. And that's a great number to go with too.
Yeah, we should call this the 10% rule.
Yeah. It's a 10% rule. I will note it. I'll take notes.
We're gonna
it's the Dennis Yu rule.
The Dennis and Lucas rule, the 10%.
Yeah, Dennis and Lucas rule.
Because you know from the podcast, of course, we're going to put the podcast on YouTube and we're going to transcribe it. But we also pull out little snippets that we put out there on Facebook and Twitter and TikTok. And also we can, when you have a great topic like this, I think this 10% rule is good enough that it could be its own blog post. So then, then we would apply our dollar a day technique and promote what you have to say. I think it's so good.
For sure. It can also stick to dollar a day strategy. It's awesome.
So what about TikTok ads?
Oh, TikTok ads are awesome here. We have that promote button like on Instagram, you know, but that button on TikTok, it's awful. It doesn't work at all. The promote button on TikTok, it looks like the Instagram promote button, but it's nothing like it. It doesn't really work. What works fine on TikTok is TikTok ads through TikTok Ads Manager. And if you are using it, it's the cheapest ads you have ever run compared to Facebook, LinkedIn, and so on. And it's so cheap and so little people are using it that it's a great opportunity to use. You were mentioning about Spark ads, that some of those Linktree videos you were showing there, Linktree used it as a Spark ad on their account, so they could pay it to reach more people on TikTok, and it also have a great result for them as a business and a great result for me as a creator, because my video was showing, my profile was showing, so people were following me, and the CDA button was going to Linktree, you know.
Yeah, and I was in a call with TikTok, and they told us that, because we work with the growth marketing team, because we're producing training on TikTok ads. Yeah. And they told me that 70% of the advertising on TikTok is run through Spark ads. Can you believe that? 70%.
It's the most awesome thing I've ever seen. Spark ads, it's insane. It's insane. You don't even need to have an account on TikTok, but of course you need to have one. But if you don't, it's okay. You can use creators and take their posts as Spark ads and promote it using TikTok ads.
Incredible. So for those of you guys who don't know, a Spark ad is the equivalent of boosting someone else's post. So Facebook and Instagram have what they call the branded content tool, but that's trickier because then you have to deal with things like business manager and whatever. But what Lucas is talking about is if you have customers of yours or creators or people that are well-known talking about you, talking about your services or your courses or whatnot, the post that they make on their account, they can go to it and click on the ad settings and give you a code. And then you can boost their code. You can boost that post for 7 days, 30 days, or 365 days, which is amazing. And it just does so much better because you're boosting their post, even if you don't have a TikTok ads account. So Lucas, if you make a TikTok about something that we talked about here, like let's say the 10% rule, or I'll give you the raw recording here out of Zoom, and then you give me that code, then I can boost that post. I will use my money to promote your post that's on your account that builds you more likes and views and followers on your account.
Yeah,
that's what's so amazing.
Everybody will earn from it. It's great. It's such a great opportunity. Of course, I will do it. It's awesome.
Yeah.
I'll pick
all
some
day.
contents from here. Yeah.
So if you're an influencer,
works so fine for everyone. It's not like a company is taking your video and using it aside from you. You are not earning from it. You are earning with the partnership, and you are earning through that audience that it's distributing through the TikTok ads.
That's right. It's not the same thing. So if you're a creator or you want to be sponsored by a brand, maybe you're a student athlete and you want to be sponsored by a sports team or a restaurant or whatever, it's not the same thing as you making a video for them. They take the video and run on their website and run on their account. They're boosting your post that's on your account. So this is definitely in your interest. As
and the most important thing, you are boosting the post that is already validated organically. You are not boosting something that's not validated. You have something that it's working organically within TikTok, and you are boosting that so it will reach more audience. It will go even more viral because TikTok algorithm has that too. If a post is going viral, or maybe you are boosting it, it will go viral even more.
Yeah, it's gasoline on the fire. It's already proven organically, and then you boost it. But even if it's not doing well virally, because not everyone wants to go viral. Maybe you're just a dentist in Las Vegas. So you're not trying to go viral worldwide. You just want to get more patients locally in your city. You could have any one of your patients or one of your nurses. Or this morning I had my blood drawn by this nurse who's gone viral on TikTok, even though it's just here in a small town. And we could literally take that TikTok of her taking my blood this morning. I wore a long sleeve shirt so you couldn't see the little Band-Aid and whatever, but we could take that and we could target everyone here in Las Vegas so that if they want to be able to get blood tests. I'm doing blood tests because I'm trying to enhance my metabolism and I'm trying to get healthier, all this, that anyone else who's an athlete or an entrepreneur can also see that this one clinic is very good at doing human performance enhancement. And so that doesn't even have to go viral. That only needs to be seen by a few hundred people. And the TikTok algorithm is so good at finding other people that are just like those that are engaging. We don't need to have 1 million people view this video. We only need a couple hundred views can have another patient or two, and that's several $1,000s.
Yeah, that's another thing that's great about the TikTok algorithm within ads. You can have some kind of a broader audience in your target audience, and TikTok will find the right audience for you, and that's great. That's great. It works so much fine. It's so great.
I'd love to hear some anecdotes, some little stories of what you witnessed about the algorithm being able to find it based on the content engagement, as opposed to us having to target, here's exactly who we want to reach.
Well, we have some examples here about this specific client of mine that we run TikTok ads, that when we run it with a specific target audience, even within ages or maybe some interests, it won't work so fine. It won't perform well. But if we go broader, maybe only targeting through some region, we want to sell stuff, maybe it's a state here in Brazil, we target through on that specific state, and then we leave the audience broader, and then the TikTok algorithm will reach the people who are willing to engage with this content, to watch it fully, and then to make an action based on that.
Yeah. Lucas, are you able to log into some of the ad accounts or show us some examples of some of the ads?
I can't log
maybe
in.
Get permission, then later we can share maybe some of the screenshots or share some of the numbers without sharing sensitive pieces.
Sure,
I'd
sure,
love
and even something that's working fine when you were having and we're going to make your TikTok ads and you run maybe a traffic or maybe a broader kind of ads. You know, you are trying to reach more people. You're trying to run a reach ad for your brand. Then you can also retarget and remarket within Facebook ads, you know, because people are using those medias within Instagram. You can use TikTok as kind of a top of your funnel thing, and maybe then you remarket them on other medias and Google and stuff.
Yeah. What about TikTok for email and web retargeting? What have you seen?
I don't use mail so much. My clients don't use it so much here in Brazil, but we have some great experience that people told us that they are using TikTok to create lead lists, you know, and they are
lead ads
using
are the best thing.
lead ads are
lead ads
the
and Spark ads are the two best things right now on TikTok.
Yeah, it's so cheap to run lead ads on TikTok that you need to run them. I've run some tests and with smaller budget, and it works so fine for me because I can then have the content of my leads and I can reach them to book a call maybe, or maybe to talk to them about my online course, or maybe even just ask something for them, or they ask something for me and I can teach them, and that starts a relationship. And it's so cheap to run lead ads on TikTok.
Yeah, amazing. Other tips on lead ads or things that you see that are working or not working for lead ads?
Lead ads, it's kind of the broader thing too. You can let the algorithm works for you if you have that broader audience. But maybe when you're trying to make lead ads, you may want to target a little bit further in the interests and maybe the age specific targeting, so you can reach that specific target you are looking for in your leads. So maybe that will qualify best your leads if you want that. But broader audiences will work fine too, because TikTok will see if this person is interested in that niche you are saying about in your video, on your ad, and it will gather the information right. It's awesome how the algorithm works within that, this AI thing about the TikTok algorithm, and it's within the TikTok ads too.
Yeah, I was at Jake Paul's house and we were making some TikToks, and TikTok recognized the background was Jake Paul's house. So it started showing it to all of Jake Paul's fans. So we had millions of views and 500,000 likes on just one random TikTok video.
It's awesome.
From an account that has nothing to do with Jake Paul. But so for example, the books that I have in the background or objects that I have in the background, TikTok is going to recognize them. And this is what I heard sort of confidentially from some of my friends who work over there, that the algorithm does do the recognition of the background image and words and objects, and tries to do matching there. And I don't, the other social networks do that yet.
The TikTok algorithm will index every single thing. It will index your face, it will index your background, it will index what you're saying in your video, it will index what you're writing in your description, it will of course index your hashtags. Everything you say and write on your video, maybe even on your screen, when you write text on your screen, that text that pops up and then pops out, and everything is indexed by the algorithm. So it is used to know about your content, and it's something new. I don't know if you've seen that recently on TikTok, and I don't know if it's only in Brazil. I don't know if it's all over the world, but some of my videos are showing on the top of my profile. Every time you visit a profile on TikTok, I can see those videos. I start swiping up those videos of that specific creator, and I can see a search bar in the top of the video. You know, this search bar has a keyword that's related to that content that I'm watching. For example, if I'm talking about the TikTok algorithm, and it will show on my video, only on my profile, not on the For You page, a search box that's already typed, kind of pre-typed, something like that. How to grow on TikTok, or how the algorithm works. It indexed my content and categorized it to that specific term in the search box. So people can search about it and find my video and other videos about that thing. And it's not the title of my video. It's not something I put on the description. It's not my hashtags. It just indexed my content and categorized it in that specific term. You know, it's awesome. It's awesome. I saw that
automatically
last
categorizing.
week. Yes, automatically.
Send me a screenshot and I'll give you credit.
Yeah.
Like this. Yeah, I want to.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's so great, man. It's so great. I've seen it and I've posted it last week, and I didn't see anyone commenting on it. TikTok didn't comment on it at all, but it's a awesome kind of thing. It's like that. I don't know if you guys can see. It's a search box here. Up on your video.
Hold it up closer. Let me see. It's a little bit more. Oh, the search box there. Okay.
Yes, there's something written here. And it's saying 90 years, you know, it's the late 90s. Okay. Yeah. So if I search for that through that suggestion of TikTok, I will see other videos on that specific theme. It's the search box. It's the same thing. You go on the discovery page and search on the top. It's the same. It's the very same.
They're making recommendations, you're saying?
Yes. But based directly to that specific videos. If you go to other videos, there will be another tags there.
Why are they doing that? Do you think maybe it's to help you make more content? That they're trying to help you figure out what trends or topics to make more content on?
Well, I see that as kind of a category. They want people to see more videos about it. So for me as a creator, it's a way for me to know if the TikTok algorithm has indexed my video in the right category. So I can use SEO on TikTok to better make my content searchable. And that's great on TikTok. Even your videos are showing on Google right now. If you Google for something like TikTok algorithm here in Brazil, it will for sure appear some of my videos about the TikTok algorithm. And it's awesome. Even within TikTok, if people are searching for something, they will find it. And for me as a creator, it's a validation that the TikTok algorithm has classified my video to that specific category I'm already creating on. So it's a validation for me as a creator. So, but as the user who is seeing it, maybe it's kind of an incentive for him to watch more videos on that topic.
I see. Because TikTok is categorizing videos automatically with their own way of organizing, does this override hashtags? I hear a lot of people saying that hashtags aren't as important anymore. And not to put lots and lots of hashtags.
Hashtags are overrated. You know, you don't really need to use hashtags to have your content distributed to the people you want. For example, 10 of my most viral videos, and for 10 of my most viral videos, 8 of them I don't have hashtags at all. I didn't use them. So the TikTok algorithm was able to identify what I was speaking, what I put on my screen text, and what I used on my description to categorize this specific content and distribute it to my audience who has interest on it.
Yeah. It's funny because hashtags worked initially 2 years ago. People would try to target FYP, right?
No, it doesn't work.
Now it's just SEO.
If you use FYP, if you use FY, if you use viral, it's so kind of generic hashtags that they don't work. They don't work. Maybe they will work if something magical happens, but it's not scientific. It's not linked to your content. If you hadn't used that hashtag, maybe your video would go viral either way.
Because it goes back, like you said, to what the algorithm's looking for in those three pieces, what the engagement and the relevance. What were the three you said?
What you can use trending, relatable, and engageable content.
Trending, relatable, engageable. Yeah. Instead of SEO tricks by trying to jam keywords or a certain number of posts per day or whatnot. Do you see that when you post multiple times per day, that the most recent post will maybe block the reach of the previous post? So maybe we should space them out or no?
Not every time, but if you are posting more than once a day, you need to space more your content. Maybe one in the morning, one during the noon, after lunch maybe, and the other one in the evening. So you can space them and let the TikTok algorithm distribute and test them. So then they won't maybe block the other one. And if you space that, it's okay. But we have creators that post maybe 10 or 20 times a day, and they don't mind that space between videos. We are seeing people doing that on TikTok, on Instagram Reels, on YouTube Shorts, when they spam the posting algorithm with a lot of videos and they go viral. It's something you can test too.
Yeah. What about Facebook, or not Facebook? I use them interchangeably. What about TikTok instant pages?
Instant pages are awesome, man. I've used them on Facebook. It's kind of something that works really fine then. And I'm testing it right now. I will start testing maybe in the beginning of next week in instant page for my online course. A course I'm starting with Iverson. That one I said. And it will definitely work best with instant pages because it's native to the app. You don't need to go to a landing page which has some kind of delay, you know, it's directly within the app. So it opens almost immediately within the app, and people can maybe swipe through your landing page, watch what you need to see, and maybe subscribe to your landing page, or maybe you even buy your product from there. We are having those things about the catalogs of products, which is kind of better, where they are experiment with it, and it will maybe go fine with instant pages too.
Yeah, same thing for Facebook. And TikTok is literally copying those things on Facebook.
TikTok copied everything about TikTok ads. It's the really same, man. If you can run ads on Facebook and Instagram, you can run ads on TikTok. It's the very same. They said you. I think I said you telling that they said they specifically copied Facebook. So
they told me, but I'm not supposed to say that. They get mad when I
so it's not you said. It's someone that a bird told us. A bird told us.
Well, Lucas, it's a pleasure. I've learned so much from you. You're a font of knowledge. There's, a clear reason why you're an educator and a consultant in social media, because you live and breathe, you walk and talk this. We have so many common friends in Brazil that are big on social media, that want to help businesses through our own example, because we are making video, because we are using TikTok, because we're running ads, because we see the connection between building engagement and relevancy and what's trending on Facebook. And the same thing works on TikTok and almost works on Instagram and Twitter and LinkedIn. But the point is, you're building connection, you're sharing things that are really useful. And I love how those of us that are experts, whatever our field is, maybe it's real estate, maybe it's fixing cars, maybe it's online marketing, we're able to go to TikTok and share that expertise without having to do any singing and dancing. And even people like me, I'm 47, right? So I'm older than the stereotype of TikTok. But like we said, 40% of the users on TikTok are over 30.
Yeah.
And we like to say TikTok in 2022 is like Facebook in 2007, where initially when Facebook started, it was the same kinds of things that people were saying, and it's mainstream. And we think TikTok is going to be mainstream a lot sooner, a lot faster than Facebook ever was. So
it's going a lot faster.
Everyone, I want to encourage you guys to follow Lucas and see what he's doing with MementoWeb, and see the partnerships that he has, and see how he's testing different things. It could be instant pages, it could be these collaborations. We never know, because the system moves so fast. TikTok innovates so fast, like the search box that you just showed. Wow, there's a whole chapter on SEO for TikTok that we didn't even get into, right? And who knows, it'll be something different in a month from now.
Yeah, for sure.
I just checked yesterday. We have the #1 best-selling book on Amazon in social media.
That's awesome, man.
2 days ago, we launched it. Perry Marshall is my co-author, and he has the #1 book on Facebook ads and the #1 book on Google ads. Yeah. Awesome. So now we have our TikTok ads book. So if you have things you want to contribute, Lucas, or other friends of ours who have things they want to contribute on TikTok in general, we would love to keep continually enhancing it. I feel like every couple of days I look at our book and it's out of date because the screens change and things like that. So we are actively trying to improve, and I'm so grateful to be able to spend time with you and learn what's working. I'm a student here, right? Learning from everybody else, but I love to collect what everyone else is doing and seeing what those common threads are. And a lot of the stuff that you've said, I know is right, because I've heard this from many other people, and I've also validated it by running ads and making posts myself. So thank you so much, Lucas.
Oh, it's me that needs to thank you a lot. I'm so grateful to be here today. Thanks a lot for the opportunity. As I said before, I had to give a shout out to Esteban, to Michelle, to Iverson, my friends, and all of Brazilian TikTokers, creators, and that opportunity we have here about the culture, the networking, that TikTok has allowed me to do. It's something that I would never think about it. And that TikTok culture and networking was what made that possible. I'm so grateful about TikTok, and I love TikTok. It's a great it's a great social media. So I will always be teaching TikTok, and I'm always wanting it to go even bigger, greater and greater, and more people need to come to that app to surf that trend, about TikTok videos, about short videos, and so on every social media, not only on TikTok, on the other ones too.
You know why I think, Lucas, you're doing so well on TikTok, and same for Iverson and Estevan and these guys, is because you are inherently social in that you care for other people, you have knowledge, and you like to share. So it has nothing to do, I believe, with Facebook or TikTok or Instagram or technical search engine optimization kinds of things. I think it has to do with the algorithm.
It's a kind of purpose you have to teach people, to help them. I have this purpose of helping as many small businesses as I can, as many creators as I can, and that's something that speaks up for you. You go viral for that, not just because you want to go viral. You are helping people at all, and that's something I started a lot of years ago with my friend Michelle, and I would never think that would go down this road, and it's doing so great, man. I'm so thankful for all this journey and all that we can do about it in the next chapters.
Congratulations.
And something I just remember as you spoke, that I only broke that barrier of going viral and helping others on TikTok when I realized that we as business are creators, and creators are brands, and so on, vice versa. Creators are brands, and brands are creators. That's something that really explodes my mind. It's something that a friend of mine, he is a US creator. It's Tom Bloyd. He always talks about that. He has a podcast with that title, Creators Are Brands. That's what really makes you explode that bubble, when you realize that you are a brand, but you are also a creator. And when you are a creator, you are also a brand. You can explode this thing and go even further with your reach.
That is deep. Wow. So all you guys that are listening, if you're listening, you are a creator.
For sure.
And a brand, and all brands are creators. I like that. Fantastic. Thank you so much, Lucas. It was a pleasure. I learned so much. This is the Coach U Show, where we interview experts that share how they do what they do step by step from their own example. Join us in the next episode.
See you. Thank you.